So we recently ran a project called GFAFFWISK, and the idea of GFAFFWISK was to teach in an embedded way the skills that would be needed working with Google Apps later in the term. So these were skills to do with collaboration and working with the Google Forms and Google Groups. And the way we delivered this was to create a spreadsheet in which we set the time that we wanted a certain task to go to groups of students, and that task was basically emailed to them as Google Slides, and they could say, okay, your task for today is to agree a business name, and then maybe to start designing a logo and talking about whose roles are the best fit for which job in your business. So each day they would receive a task and some guidance on how to do this, but it was all about getting the students to be familiar with how to do these base level things. And then as the course went along, it was only over 5 days, because the idea was that this was just a small thing, just to basically do these activities in a way that actually fed into what they were going to be doing next. So next, these business students were going to be actually working on with a real business as that business. So the actual context was very obviously required, and in the background we had scripts that could actually look at how many times documents had been edited and how many people had edited them and how many documents there were, and create a rough metric for how collaboration was going in each of the individual groups. It's an interesting idea, this idea of timed content release, and also being able to actually monitor or gauge some of the interaction or collaboration points and make them visible using visualizations in Google spreadsheets.